Hey guys, it's Danny here from Disrupt Tutoring, and as always, it is a pleasure to join you. In this video, we're going to do a question from the November 2019 Grade 12 Physical Sciences Paper 2. This question deals with an experiment to perform an esterification reaction. The two substances used are ethanol and butanoic acid. These substances are placed in a test tube, and then the test tube is placed in a water bath and heated over a Bunsen burner. The first question asks us to use molecular formulae to write a balanced chemical equation for the complete combustion of ethanol. So in a combustion reaction, the alcohol reacts with oxygen and the products are carbon dioxide and water. In this case, the alcohol is ethanol, which has a molecular formula of C2H6O, and that reacts with O2 gas to produce CO2, carbon dioxide, and H2O, water. So to balance this equation, all we need to do is start with the carbons and hydrogens, since there's only one substance containing carbon on either side and one substance containing hydrogen on either side. So we can immediately balance those and then go to the oxygens. So starting with carbon, on the left-hand side we have 2 carbon atoms, so all we need to do is put a 2 in front of the carbon dioxide. And then we've balanced our carbons, and on the left-hand side we have 6 atoms of hydrogen, so all we need to do is put a 3 in front of the water. So now we've balanced our carbons and hydrogens, and now we can do the oxygens. So here we have 3 oxygens, and here we have 4 oxygens, which gives us a total of 7. We have 1 oxygen in the ethanol, so we just have to add a 3 to the oxygen gas, and that gives us 7 on the left side and 7 on the right side. So that is the complete balanced equation for the combustion of ethanol. The second question asks us to explain why a water bath is the preferred method used to heat the mixture. So since ethanol is volatile and it combusts easily, uncontrolled heating directly in oxygen may cause a combustion reaction, which is exothermic and dangerous. In a water bath, the heating is a lot more gentle and a lot more controlled, so you'll be able to monitor the substances more closely and stop any dangerous reactions from occurring. Okay, so then the next question asks us to use condensed structural formula to write a balanced chemical equation for the esterification reaction in this experiment. In an esterification reaction, recall that an alcohol reacts with a carboxylic acid in the presence of a catalyst to form an ester and water. So in this case, the alcohol is ethanol and the carboxylic acid is butanoic acid. So let's write down those condensed structural formulae. Okay, so ethanol has a condensed structural formula of CH3CH2OH, and that reacts with butanoic acid, which has a condensed structural formula of CH3CH2CH2COOH. Okay, so in this reaction, one of the alcohol groups will lose its hydrogen. So the alcohol will lose the hydrogen, and the carboxylic acid will lose the hydroxyl molecule. Okay, and these two form together to produce water. So there you have your H2O. And then the remaining parts of the ethanol and the butanoic acid will form the ester. So the ester has a condensed structural formula of CH3, CH2, CH2, COO, CH2, CH3. Okay, so that is a bit long, but it isn't as complicated as it looks. So this part over here is made up of the original butanoic acid, and the rest of the molecule is made up of what's left of the ethanol. Okay, so the very next question asks us to write the Ipac name of the ester formed, and according to Ipac naming conventions, the ester is named according to the methyl group that is left after the alcohol loses a hydrogen, and then the rest of the name is made up of the butanoic acid, but the suffix is changed to OH instead of oic acid. So that means that the Ipac name of this is ethyl. So ethyl because the alkyl group over here contains 2 carbons, and then the butanoic acid contains 4 carbons, so it will be butanoate. Okay, so the full name is ethyl butanoate. That is the name of the ester. Okay, then the last question asks us to state 2 purposes of the sulfuric acid in the test tube. So the first one is that it is the catalyst. It is the catalyst that is most often used in esterification reactions. And the second one is that it removes the water that is produced in the reaction, so you just get the ester in the test tube. Okay, so before I go, I'd like to say a very special thank you to our Epic sponsor for making this video possible. Read all about them in the description below. Be sure to visit our website for more of these Epic tutorial videos. If you can't find the answer to your question, you can send us the question and we'll respond with a personalized video just for you. Until next time, stay epic.